Yeah, so a little project here. I took this pressure relief valve apart. Why not? You can take her apart and clean her out. Mostly I did it to clean the mesh here. The screen was pretty dirty. So we got the ball and spring inside. And this goes on the end, so it's a pretty simple project. And get her back together. And reuse the O-rings there if it does leak. It's a easy enough fix at the time. And I don't think these springs, I don't ever hear them losing their compression, but again, once you get the engine started up and if there's no oil return back to the tank, then you know you got problems and you'll look into it. Anyway, I got I've ordered the spring and the ball that go in here behind the oil pump, and I'll get a new one of them, and that's what's supposed to stop the oil from running down into the engine. That and a nice tight oil pump. If your oil pump's all wore out and leaking, then yeah, that would fill up the casings too when you're not riding. So we'll wait and get those parts in and get that part back together. Yeah, so we got the pressure relief valve installed again, and now I got this old sump plate that, yeah, it's pretty grungy there. It needs to get the mesh all straightened out and cleaned up, so we'll get that cleaned up. I still got missing a couple of studs here, so I got some on order. And we should get that in, and maybe I'll slide in the transmission there today to see how that goes. Yeah, so I got this cleaned up pretty good there. Even gave her a splash of black paint. I'm probably likely going to buy one of those finned ones off of eBay sometime or other, but for right now this will do the trick. I kind of got the transmission slid into place, but I'm going to have to pull it out again because the little detent pointer that keeps it in gear and keeps it from jumping around, I didn't have one, and it looked like there's a way to put it in from this side. There's a little hole down there that you take the plug out, but with it all together, it doesn't really look like you'll be able to. There's the bolt down there, but I don't think there's going to be enough room. I put the spring and the detent in, so I'll have to pull the transmission out and redo that. Get that piece in. I got some parts ordered, and I think I'm going to have to take it apart again because I got some crankshaft play that I didn't have before. So it must be that the bearing wasn't on far enough, and so we'll get some shims ordered too. Get that stuff ordered, and I'll have to head on another direction here to get some work done. Yeah, so while I'm waiting on parts here, I'm gonna work on this gas tank a bit. I got the hole drilled out that somebody welded up. I think when they welded it, they took some of the old weld out or messed it up somehow, but there's a leak there. I'm gonna have to fill that, and we'll get it. Right now I got her full of screws there, a handful of metal screws to get the rust out of the inside. Just shake it around a bit. I'm not one to sit there and shake her for 20 minutes, so just about 5 minutes at a time. We'll do it. And this one dent there and a couple of dents in front of that tank badge, so I'm gonna have to get some filler and fill that up. But yeah, that'll be next, and then get her sanded off, and I'm gonna start painting this. Kind of a sidetrack from what I was working on, but we're waiting on parts, so we'll see if we can get some paint on this.